Hello?
Hi, it's Ron calling from... Hello, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Who is this?
I'm calling from... About your... Yeah, about your complaint. What happened?
Oh, can I give you a call right back? I'm with my family. We just stepped in to eat some buffet. Can I call you back?
I'm afraid not. I finish work in 20 minutes.
Okay. Basically, I signed up for a luxury class vehicle. When I got there, I was told that there was no luxury, and I was just gonna have to accept what you had. And what you had was a Mustang, and I said, hey, okay, so are you going to, give me the lower class rate and refund because I prepaid a luxury class? And they said, no, absolutely not. I said, well, how does that work? Why would you do that?
Ma'am, a Mustang is kind of luxurious, though, no?
It is not a luxury. Come on, sir.
A Mustang is a luxury vehicle.
So if you paid for a luxury car, you would accept a Mustang?
Yeah, a Mustang would be nice. A Mustang is a luxury vehicle.
It is not in your... If you check your online website, that vehicle is not considered a luxury vehicle on your own site.
Yeah, but it's
so
still...
Clearly you are just like your company. It's fine. You don't have to worry about it. I won't be doing business with you guys anymore.
Ma'am, if that's the case, we're going to need the vehicle back then tonight.
You do not need... I already prepaid.
No. We're going to have...
You cannot force...
If you're saying you're not...
If you're going
to make threats like that against the company...
Because I don't agree with your policy.
No. You can't say that, ma'am. If you're going to make threats like that, I'm going to have someone come pick up the vehicle.
What threats did I make other than I'm not going to do work with your company anymore? How is that a threat?
We haven't done anything wrong. We gave you a luxurious vehicle. That is a luxurious vehicle.
Sir, what is your name?
My name is Ronathan. I can get you a supervisor if you're not happy,
yes, please, give me your supervisor.
If you're not going to be a customer anymore, we're going to have to take that vehicle back.
Give me your supervisor on the line, please. Give me your supervisor on the line.
Okay, hold, please.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold.
Thank you for holding. You're speaking to Scobie McGuire. Who am I speaking to?
This is Laura. I'm sorry, your name is Toby?
Laura. Yes, Laura. Lovely to have this conversation.
Hi, Toby.
It's
I just got a call from one of your associates who is just following up with a complaint that I had about. First of all, I'd like to start the conversation with saying that the young man that checked me in for my car rental was amazing. He's a great guy. Nothing against him. I checked in and I said, hey, I prepaid for a luxury class. He said, we don't have luxury. To his admission, he said, we don't have luxury class. We only have, here are your choices. I said, that's fine. I said, will there be an adjustment to my daily rate since I'm going to accept the lower class vehicle? He said, that's nothing I can do. He said, but here's a phone number and you can call and ask. I said, fine, no problem. We completed the transaction. I just got a call from one of your associates, and he says to me, what's the problem? Like, literally, that's how he started the conversation. And I'm sure you record these calls, so you should be able to verify this. He basically said, what's the problem? I said, well, sir, I'm just stepping into a buffet with my family here. I said, could you give me a call back? He says, no. And I said, okay. I said, well, and I explained the issue. And he says, well, you know what? The Mustang is a luxury car. I consider it a luxury car. I said, well, your website doesn't consider it a luxury car. It's not a class. I said, but that's fine. Based on the way you're talking to me, it's fine. No problem. I just won't do business with moving forward. His response to that was, bring back the car immediately then. We don't want you. You're threatening me.
Ma'am, did you follow the reservation?
No, I did. I called the number that you're the gentleman that checked me in.
So obviously you're a man. Your husband, he filed the reservation. Because a Mustang is certainly a luxury vehicle.
Myself. I'm sorry?
Obviously, a Mustang. That's luxury.
Okay, that's your interpretation, and just like you have an interpretation, I'm allowed to have my opinion and say I don't think that's a luxury car. That's neither here nor there.
Yes,
All
ma'am. I agree with you.
That's fine.
I guess
no
I'm just
problem.
struggling with. I guess I'm struggling with exactly what the problem is right now.
The problem is that the gentleman that was on the phone with me told me to return the call immediately because I was threatening not to do business with you guys anymore. And I said, sir, if I state my opinion and I say, that's fine, not a problem. I accept the fact that you think that this is a luxury car, just like you should accept the fact that I don't believe this is a luxury
vehicle. That is a luxury vehicle.
That is your opinion, sir. That is your opinion.
I think that's where the whole mix-up was.
Right?
I mean,
we're all entitled to our opinion.
That's
correct?
Like saying an apple's not a fruit.
What
are you? I think that let's back up kind of to the beginning, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, not a problem. There is no problem on my end, sir. I'm right here having dinner with my family. I'm enjoying my family. There was no problem. I said, that's not a problem. Once the transaction is completed, I just won't be working with anymore because obviously we don't see eye to eye on the class of the vehicle. That's it. And his response to me was,
your people will never see eye to eye.
Right now. Bring back the car right now. That's what his response. And I said, why? Excuse me? I said, what is the problem? Well, you're telling me you're not going to do business with us anymore. I'm not going to accept that threat. I said, that's not a threat, sir. It's a statement. I have the right as a consumer to make a statement and say, okay, that's the way does business. I won't be doing business with anymore.
That's perfectly fine, and I understand where you're coming from. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you again. I do apologize.
No.
That's
I'm sorry.
Fine,
it's very
and you are
loud here,
entitled,
and if it sounds like I'm yelling into the phone, it's just because it's very loud here.
You're at dinner. I understand.
My apologies.
I understand. No. There's no need to apologize. You're at dinner. You're not yelling at me.
Yeah,
again,
okay,
you are
great.
entitled to your opinion. Shut up. You are entitled to your opinion, right?
Correct.
So if you're going to make those threats towards us on the phone, then I'm going to ask that you go ahead and bring that vehicle back immediately. You need to do that. You need to do that within the next hour.
What threat did I make, though? That makes no sense. I made no threat.
You've made several threats. You've made several threats. Never renting again. May I speak, woman? May I speak? Look, you're not at home. You're not going to interrupt me at every fucking goddamn turn you get.
Saying I threatened. Why is this word being used, threat? There was no threat.
Because you threatened about not renting. You threatened about not using our business. Yes or no?
Excuse me, that's considered a threat to you? Can you please look up the definition of a threat online? That is not a threat, sir.
I worked for the company for over 10 years, so I understand what a threat is, ma'am. I'm not trying to.
Both of you guys are really out of line. I'm going to call corporate right now and find out what's going on.
Bring our goddamn vehicle back right now. You bring our vehicle back, or there will be repercussions. Do you understand me, you fucking bitch?
I am in Palm Springs. I am not in the area.
I don't give a shit where you are. That's my vehicle.
Who are you?
You bring it back.
Who are you? Who are you? Nobody threatened anything.
You bring the vehicle back.
Nobody threatened anything.
You're threatening the company. You bring that fucking car back right now, you
I am recording this, by the way. What is your name? Your full name, please, for the recording?
Toby McGuire.
Okay. You've been recorded. You've been yelling and acting completely unprofessional.
You're threatening me.
And I will be sharing this with Budget.
You're threatening my business.
I have at no moment disrespected you.
I'm not dealing with
yelled at you
somebody higher up. I can get you to a manager above me.
Okay.
Would you like to speak to my manager?
I will be sending this over. I'll give you a call right back.
Several threats.
I will be sending this over. Please provide your phone number so I can follow up with you. What is your phone number,
I'm not doing that. I will not repeat myself. I already gave you the number. I'm going to ask one more time. Would you like to speak to somebody higher up, or I can end this?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Please. Absolutely. Yes.
One moment.
Thank you.
Fucking cunt.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold.
Hello, you're speaking to Hazel.
Hello?
Oh.
Hello?
Hi, sorry. Were you in a bathroom or I'm sorry, I heard a lot of noise.
No, I'm at a buffet.
At the buffet?
I'm sorry, what is your name?
The all-you-can-eat buffet? What's my name?
Yes.
My name is Jackie.
Jackie?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Jackie. What is your position or your title?
Oh, okay. I'm in Senior Corporate Customer Care Manager.
Senior customer. Okay, great. I'm really confused right now. I really am. I've never experienced anything remotely like what I've experienced in the last 5 minutes. I received a call from one of your customer service agents who literally started the conversation with, "What's the problem? I'm calling from what's the problem?" And I said, "Oh, hi, sir." I said, "Look, just wanted to let you know I had a great interaction with your customer service agent when I arrived. However, I prepaid for a luxury vehicle, and I was told there were no luxury vehicles and that I'd have to accept the vehicle that I was given." To which my response was, "No problem. Please just let me know if there will be an adjustment to the pricing because it's not a luxury class. On your own website, it doesn't list a Mustang as a luxury vehicle." He says, "Oh, yeah, that won't be a problem, but you need to call this number." I said, "No problem. Great interaction. Great guy." I left. I made the mistake of leaving a voicemail on your customer service line. Then I get a call right now from this guy who starts to tell me, who says, a Mustang is a luxury class. You need to accept it. Very rude. And I said, "Okay, no problem." I said, "Look, clearly you and I have different definitions of what luxury, and that's okay. It's not a problem. I just won't do business with moving forward after this transaction." I said, "Fine. No problem." Literally, that's all I said. He raised his voice so quickly and started yelling and saying that I was threatening not to do business with your company. And I said, "That's not a threat, sir." I said, "That's a statement. I'm saying, hey, if this is the type of class of vehicle that you consider a luxury, and clearly I don't, and we're not going to make any concessions to each other, there's no point in continuing the conversation. Have a great day." He starts yelling and saying, "Bring back the car right now." I said, "Sir, what are you talking about? I'm in Palm Springs. I can't bring back the car right now. You're in Long Beach." I said, "And by the way, that doesn't make any sense. Why are you yelling at me?" So I said, "Can you please give me your manager? Clearly you're not having a good day." By the way, all this is recorded. I have this recorded. I have McGuire. I have the man before that who spoke to me. I have all of it recorded. So in case there's any question as to the validity of what I'm saying,
could play that?
I can
play
definitely,
that for me?
I can't play it while I'm on the phone, but I can email it to you. I'm sure I could text message it to you if you give me a phone number. And he says to me,
"Do you do anal, ma'am?"
I'm so sorry, excuse me?
You said you had it on your phone?
Correct, yes, on my iPhone.
Okay, go ahead.
So then the manager comes on. He sounded fine at the beginning. He was like, "Well, the sports car is a luxury car." I said, "Okay, no problem. You have your opinion. I have my opinion. Not a problem." I said, "I just wanted to let you know that he's yelling at me to bring back the car, and I don't understand why." "Well, it's a threat. It's a threat. I need you to bring back the car right now. It's a threat." And I said, "Sir, look up the definition of a threat. That's what I said to you is not a threat. It's a statement. It's saying I, as a consumer, will not be using in the future if this is the way I'm being treated. That's it." And he says to me, "Well, and he starts yelling. And I'm like, what's going on right now? Like, I don't even believe this is real. I've never been spoken to like this." And I told him, I said, "At no moment have I disrespected you. Have I raised my voice? Have I did anything for you to elicit this kind of response from you? That's unbelievable." And then he says, "Well, do you want to speak to someone else?" And I said, "Yes, if there's someone else I could speak to, absolutely. Let me speak to them because I don't understand why there's a problem because this is clearly a non-problem. I'm not saying you better give me back money. None of that was ever said. It was a simple question. Would there be an adjustment based on the class? The answer was no. No problem. No problem. Done deal. It's like it's not necessary to have this kind of exchange with each other."
I'm really sorry to hear all this. Just a couple things to go back to the first principles of the complaint. It looks like you had, was it a Mustang that you're given? Ma'am? Hello?
Oh, no. She lost signal. Let me call her back.
Hello?
Hi, it looks like I lost you there.
Yes, I'm so sorry about that. It's very loud here. Apologies.
Was it a Ford Mustang that you were given?
That's correct, yes.
Yeah, so actually in our luxury category, it's the Chrysler 300 and the Ford Mustang is actually considered a luxury vehicle. Just
And that's
so
fine.
you're aware.
That's fine. Like I said, it was just a question. I wanted to know the young man, when he checked me in, he told me that it's not a luxury car. So that's the only reason I pursued him, telling me, call this number. That's it.
Okay,
I'm going
to have some severe consequences for the young man who checked you in. That was completely unacceptable that he misclassified the car he rented you. That's not acceptable.
Yeah, he did not classify that way. And it's okay. I don't, like I said,
well, it's not okay. It's not okay. It sounds like it caused a lot of problems for you, ma'am. A lot of problems. Ma'am, I just, are you in Palm Springs right now?
That's correct, yes.
You're at a restaurant? Just for my records, what restaurant are you at?
What restaurant am I at? I don't know. Yeah. It's called Spring something.
Like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet?
That's correct.
Okay. Just want to put that in my records. Is it good?
Yeah, it's delicious. Well, I haven't had any food yet because we just got
Chinese
here, but
food?
it looks delicious.
Is it Chinese food?
I'm sorry?
Is it Chinese food?
No, they have everything. It's like all types of food. Chinese, looks like American, Mexican. They have it all.
What street is that on?
I'm sorry?
Do you know what street that's on?
It's in a casino. I don't know what the name of this casino is. It's like Spring something. My family's here on vacation, and we're meeting them here.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you happy to keep the vehicle?
Yeah, I'm fine. We're going to return it tomorrow, and as soon as we got back home. It's not a big deal, like I said. I don't have a problem. I don't understand what caused this kind of reaction from the first man who started yelling, and then the second man got even more upset. Don't get it. I really don't understand it. To me, honestly, I'm perplexed. I've never experienced anything like this.
I am so sorry to hear that, ma'am. I am so sorry. I'm gonna let me see what I can do for you. I'm just gonna ask you to hold for one quick second. Do you mind? I know you're with your family having dinner. Please just give me one moment. Thank you.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold.
Yeah, go for Ron.
Ron, that lady that you were talking to, I do have her location. It's at the Agua Caliente Casino.
Yeah.
On Amado. So go get the car. Go get the car now while I have her on hold.
I just got your text message. I've sent a tow truck over to the restaurant. She has no idea.
Wonderful.
She's not even going to know what the fuck happened.
Okay, wonderful.
Once that fat bitch has done stuff in her face, I got to get back.
She's on
gonna
hold
come
on the new...
outside and no more car.
I know, that's amazing. I still have her on hold. She can't hear us. So let me go back to her and the call and just looks like they're 3 minutes out. 2 minutes. Oh no, they're there now. The car's going up on the hoist. Let me get back to her. Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay,
thanks a lot,
cool.
buddy. Bye.
Good work.
Okay, thanks. Okay, ma'am. Well, I'm glad that we could resolve your issue today. And is there anything else I can do for you?
No, I heard the conversation that you had when you said that I wasn't hearing you. And I am recording this. I am going to send it to corporate. Something's really off of this whole situation. Something's really off. And I'm going to send it to corporate, and I'm also going to contact the police right now. Thank you very much.
Why would you contact the police, ma'am?
Oh.
Oh.
Just call her back. She's just running out there to stop them taking the car. You know she is. I think she might have heard us on hold.
No.
No, she's done. No, the phone
It's
system's
impossible.
solid. That could never
It's
happen.
impossible. I'm not that dumb. I would never.
It could not happen. The phone system's
Could not.
airtight.